She doesn't move as you approach. After a minute, she winces and rubs her eyes. It stings, she says, because it's made of acid. Okay, yeah, this snow on this planet is freaking weird. Tange nods. The HoloNet entry says it isn't harmful. It freezes at 12 degrees Celsius and turns into tiny crystals that are so heavy they fall from the clouds. You can see them under a microscope. She sticks her tongue out and lets some of the flakes fall on it. It tastes kind of sour, but sweet, she observes. Fascinating. Hello everyone, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. Yesterday, lots of good stuff happened, including a nighttime camping trip with Dice. I was very happy with how that went. And I see that today we have something from Anemone. Don't forget, if you're new around here, consider subscribing for more content like this. We're doing Exocolonist every day, Monday to Friday, for at least this week and next. Probably going to transition to just Saturday, Sunday after that, but we'll see how it goes. As well as other content, Monday to Friday. And hello, who is this? A new character with a portrait? Anemone and Nougat are kicking up a huge cloud of dust outside the garrison, passing a sports ball back and forth, and chasing each other around. Anemone looks up as you approach, and flails excitedly at you. Garrett, hey! She says, jumping up and down. Look it! Look! She bounces the sports ball on her knees. Look at what Nougat and me are practicing! Anemone bounces the sports ball from one knee to the other a few times before launching it up into the air. She crouches, leaps at it, and spikes it with her head towards Nougat with a yell. The sports ball thuds into Nougat's chest, sending her sprawling to the dirt. For a second you freeze, waiting for the crying to start. Instead, Nougat shrieks and laughs, clutching the ball as Anemone jumps up and down and pumps her fist dramatically. 4 points for the ball not touching the ground after contact! Anemone crows. The crowd goes wild! The garrison galaxies win again! Woo! Nougat cups her hands over her mouth and imitating the roar of a crowd. That is awesome. I know, right? Anemone beams. She stands up straighter and puts her hands on her hips. I'm gonna be just as good as my big bro someday, and Nougat will too! She rubs the back of her hand across her nose, leaving a smear of dirt. Hey, you should come by the sports ball pitch sometime. I can show you some tricks. Okay, but who is Nougat? We got no introduction. Younger child full of barely contained energy. She loves games, especially sports ball. She's 6. Okay, so she would have been 3 when we landed here. Good to know. Anemone and Nougat look at you expectantly. Okay, I will. Should actually do a bit of sports ball here to get our toughness up. Yay! Great! Anemone says, bouncing on her feet. I can't wait! I'm so excited! Sports ball is my favorite thing on the planet! Her eyes go wide. Maybe even in the whole galaxy! Me too! Nougat yells from where she's still lying on the ground. She picks herself up and carefully puts the ball down in front of her, then kicks it to Anemone. Did you see that? Anemone laughs. She kicked the ball with her foot! Isn't that what you do with sports ball? I mean, I guess it looks more like a volleyball with goalpost kind of thing, so yeah, fair. Nougat's a natural! She's already inventing new ways to play sports ball! Future Coach Nougat! Nougat puts her hands on her tiny hips. If you come to practice, you gotta play! She challenges, pointing at you. Nemi says I get to be coach, so it's my rules! You and Anemone both burst out laughing. Nougat is such a little character. Is that a bow, or does she have a leaf on her head? Because it kind of just feels like she has a leaf on her head. I'm here for it if she does. Anyways, that was a cool little character introduction. Got anything for us, Tange? Tange eyes the colony walls distrustfully. If we're to make our home here, we must be prepared better for the fact that whatever who's here first will attempt to drive us out. Yeah, she is getting a little obsessive in that regard. Who's to say the aliens are not, at this very moment, preparing a second attack? Any collectibles? I think I checked last episode, but it's always good to double check. I think we got nothing, so we're good to just go play some sports ball. Yeah, I want to go on expeditions too, Dice. Hey, Utopia, how you doing, girl? Yeah, okay. Still can't just, like, talk to you like a person, my goodness. Alright, let's play some sports ball. You can tell Com is bending the rules a little bit for the younger players, but you don't mind. It's important to start the kids on loving sports ball while they're still young and have tons of energy and enthusiasm. And Com is really good at getting them to listen and keeping them interested. Besides, who doesn't want to play a variation on the game where you have to crab walk everywhere? I like it. So one slot becomes a 2. We're mostly dealing with 2s here anyways. We can probably take that to our advantage if we go to... Actually, if we go in the exact order we were given. Boom. Tell me that's not the best possible score. Heck yeah. Toughness made it to 33. +1 to physical cards perk. Red cards get +1 in physical challenges. Okay, cool. So, because our toughness is up, we just get +1 to every red card in our deck. And it's now wet. Ooh, and bravery. Extra card draw. Draw an extra card at the start of challenge. Oh, that's cool! And then the +1 in physical challenges we saw. Anemone scowls as she watches the rain come down. I'm gonna do it, she mutters. I don't care if my hair looks like a puffball afterwards. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. Do we have any eggs? We do. Can I offer you an egg in these trying times? What's up, other girl? Cal is sitting on the garden fence, his feet tucked into the slats, tapping away at his holo screen. School's way more interesting when you can actually see how it matters, he says. Your mom says I can do more important stuff on the farm if I learn about crop rotation and stuff. He frowns at his holo screen. There's more math than I thought there'd be. Mood. There's always more math than you think there'll be. Ooh, crystal? A blue bobber fruit. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. You spot your dad playing cards with 2 of the other agriculturists. You don't recognize the game, but you watch your dad throw down his hand and groan, then peel off his shirt and toss it into the pot. I'm literally losing my shirt over here, he says, and his 2 friends laugh uproariously. Your dad wipes his eyes, chuckling, then sees you. Oh, hey, Garrett, you need something. Love you, Daddy. Your mom blinks at you like she hasn't seen you in a while. Wow, you're getting big, she mutters, shaking her head in disbelief. Love you, Mommy. Alright. We're popular, so we're gonna get some bonuses. We're at 51 stress. Combat could use a boost. Animals would be nice. Could also try and get our persuasion up a little bit more. Maybe let's do combat training for now, and then we'll do whatchamacallit, humanities next week or next month. There's so many people training in self-defense today that you have to break out into stations. What do you want to work on today? I don't know what capoeira is. Vert space helmet training, smash things with your fist. I don't know what capoeira is, but it sounds cool. Ooh, martial arts! I'm hella here for that. Okay. Nemone's been studying videos of other martial arts and wants to learn some sweet dance moves to show off in class. She needs a partner, and you jump at the chance. Rhett watches you both, a skeptical look on his face. What does this have to do with self-defense? He says. The point of all this isn't to have fun, it's to learn how to not die. Combat. Whatever, you're too busy learning how to do a sick handspin to pay attention. He rolls his eyes and stalks away, muttering about how you're wasting your time. You feel more in control of your body, though, which is undoubtedly going to help you in an actual fight. I'm here for it. Plus 1 to physical red cards, and 5 kudos if total equals goal. Okay. Okay. So what if we start with these, then this, then this, then this? It is better if we keep the numbers together. Yeah, I don't need your extra kudos. I was uber victorious, baby. Midwet. Oh, did we combat? Really? Wow, I thought we were much further away than that. Nice. Shop weapons? Ayo, I can buy me a weapon? 12-year-old with a gun! I haven't looked at the clothes either. So we got sports ball, plus 5 toughness, plus bonus to pairs. Cool jacket, plus 20 persuasion? Oh, that's pretty tempting. I mean, I'll lose some animals out of it, but I want a new perk slot. Ah! Okay. Plus 10 to all. Emoji proji? I'm sorry, can you say that again? Emoji proji. Plas cutter, plus 10 combat. Tase gloves, yo. Drone rifle, yo! And a memory backpack. Yo. Superhero cape. Okay, like, I want all of these. Autoplay best hand? -2 to cards. Targeting auto helm. That seems like it would not maybe be the greatest, but okay. Just make it so you breeze through challenges without much issue, but it also kind of takes the fun out of it. Okay, though, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. It's worth saving up kudos now, definitely. I'm happy with my book for now, but you know, maybe if we start actually getting some more kudos on a regular basis. Okay, so that got our combat up, which is phenomenal. Some better animals would be nice, but I'd like to get that persuasion up, so I think it is time for class. You should have known... Oh, no, what voice did I give her? I liked her voice. You should have known better, Tangent, you hear as you walk past the laboratory. Curious, you listen at the door. Chief Engineer instant sighs. I know you meant well, but your presumption has cost us 3 months of work. You can't simply look at an experiment and change the parameters to your liking. Getting results is not the same as doing good science. No, definitely more raspy. Your findings, however, scientifically interesting, are useless to us without sound methodological underpinnings. God, I can say words, I promise. Tange's response is more subdued than you've ever heard her before. I'm sorry, Chief Engineer, she mumbles, looking down at the floor. I recognize the error of my ways. I should hope so, Instance replies, pinching the bridge of her nose in her fingers. I'll expect you in the lab first thing tomorrow morning, and I will personally supervise your work in resetting the experiment. You flatten against the wall and as Instance breezes past you, barely giving you a second look as she strides down the hallway. You poke your head inside the laboratory, where Tange scowls and wipes her eyes. What were you working on? Do you want to hang out? Our reasoning is definitely not good. Too bad no empathy either. I mean, we've got 10. Do you want to hang out? Aww. I was hoping I could distract her. Probably would have been better to try and ask about the experiment, but she probably would have snapped at me anyway. No, I don't want to hang out, Tange snaps, pushing herself off the lab bench. When have I ever wanted to hang out, Garrett? Get out of my way. I have real work to do. Love you, cranky girl. Alright, getting that +1 draw actually helps us with the one card that gives us bonuses for every card unplayed, because we're just going to naturally have more unplayed. Alright. So, we could maybe go 3. Alright, that's card gets +1. Okay, what if we instead do this then? That's a 24. What if we move these guys? 19. No, okay. Oh, yeah, because that cancels out. What if we do this then? 25 even. I guess because those two are 5, and then we keep our yellows together. What if we do that? 27 even. Okay, okay, okay. No, it really does look like that is the best score we can get. What? 29 even! Ooh, how could you have done that? Interesting. Puts our persuasion to 25. We're almost at glow. Tange is very seriously considering a large piece of paper. One of the lab assistants told me that it is impossible to fold a piece of paper in half more than 7 times, she says. And this is a myth. You can actually fold a piece of paper in half 12 times. Tange frowns. I cannot abide those nominally more intelligent than I am passing on hearsay and urban legends as facts. It is the duty of all scientists to question what is held up as truth. I think that's one of those, with the aid of a machine, you can do it to 12, but you can't do it yourself unless the thing is like a football field in size or something. It's one of those technicality truths, for sure. But the average human with an average piece of paper, well, actually just any human with an average piece of paper, unassisted by machines, cannot really do better than that. Alright, stress is getting pretty high, but we can definitely do one more activity. I imagine glow will stress us the heck out, but hopefully we get something that can counterbalance that. You find Anemone in the sports ball bleachers, intensely focused on her holopalm. She looks frustrated by whatever is on it. What's up? I don't know what to get Con for his birthday, she grumbles. I have to top last year, when I made up a sports ball trophy and gave it to him. She turns off her holopalm. I'm just running out of ideas, you know? What kind of stuff does he like? Anemone shrugs. I don't know. Cool stuff. Like sports ball? And defense squad stuff? She smiles and rubs her nose. He's the best brother. He always plays with me, and the triplets even if he's zonked from work, and he never gets mad or teases when I get in trouble. He's like... Anemone sits up straighter and squares her shoulders, imitating calm. You know, Cottonemy, she says, lowering her voice, you have to play by the rules. Anemone picks at a blue-scaled scab on her knee. I love him the most out of anyone here. I just want to get him something good. Anything from the heart he'd love, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. Anemone says, I just don't want to get him a little kid gift, you know? Like how Mom taught us how to make stuff with macaroni and glue. The problem is, I'm not good at that stuff, she complains. What's something I can do that's easy, but still cool? Picture the two of you. As long as I don't gotta put macaroni on the frame, Anemone replies, laughing. But yeah, that's nice. He'll probably move out of the family quarters soon, and that way he'll already have a picture of us to take with him. She jolts up. Oh, I have the perfect picture too! Thanks, Garrett! This is a great idea! Hey, Squirt, what are you doing up there? She looks down at the pitch where Com is standing with a sports ball under his arm and an easy smile. Is this knucklehead bothering you? Anemone gasps, then laughs. Com, she whines. Garrett is my friend. We're just talking. Com drops the sports ball to the ground and rolls it under his heel. I'm getting the team together to run some drills. He can come too. Anemone looks at you hopefully. Yeah. As long as I hope that doesn't count as our, monthly activity, but I don't think it will. Anemone cheers and scampers down the bleachers, launching herself into a full-body hug with Com. Oh, that's so cute. I hope he doesn't die. You follow her descent more cautiously, listening to her chatter with Com about her day as they walk together across the pitch. She really loves her big brother. That's so sweet. How's the boys doing? Cal's collected a fine assortment of plastic and metal containers and assembled them into what passes for a drum set, and is clattering away at them echoes through the garden. When he sees you, he twirls his drumstick and gives you a cheeky smile. What? They were just gonna get nano-recycled anyway. And anything interesting with the rants? Hey, Gooseberry. I like Gooseberry. I might just keep that one. Mom's surprised we're getting so big. She's focused on her work. I love you, Ma. Persuasion 25. What do we get for working in the shop again? I mean, other than money, which I now actually really want. Persuasion. Okay, then it's probably better to do that for our persuasion. Mars has asked you to recruit some new members for the Secret Fun Times Club. Who do you approach about this fun, exciting opportunity to make friends and be your own boss? Oh my god, yes, let's bring Dad in! Oh, no, she won't like it because he's an adult. I totally want to bring Dad in. He's awesome. I could bring Dyson, but I don't think he would like it as much. Anemone would love it. Cal, I mean, I've got friendship with all of them, so I could do all of them. Cal would probably be the best choice. But wait, who's already in it? Was it just me, Mars, and Tammy? No, there was a fourth person. Sure, we'll bring Cal. Cal listens patiently while you explain the rules of the club. He says, when you get to the part about the pledge you have to say to join. I don't know if I want to say, humans are the best, he continues. What if we change it so it's more ambiguous? Like, humans are really cool. I mean, humans are great, but animals are good too. It'll take some politicking, but you think you can convince Mars. Oh, one more thing. What about Anemone? She's really cool too. If I'm in the club, she should defo be in the club too. Yeah, that's the thing with Cal. They're a 2-for-1. I'd like to bring Dyson so he doesn't feel left out too, but I know he's going to be super resistant to it. It's hard to argue with that. Looks like you got a 2-for-1. Anemone and Cal are both at the next meeting, and very excited to be part of the group. Mars looks excited to have more people to boss around. Anemone can be vice president of kicking stuff, Mars announces. You know, for if we need extra security, or if we need to open a door and can't use our hands. Cal will be vice president of transportation, Mars continues. Cal pulls out his hoverboard and grins. That'll be useful if we need to get somewhere fast. Or, if only one of us does anyway. He can deliver secret messages too. Mars makes them raise their hands, and yeah, see, Dad would have been a bad choice, but like, come on, I'm totally down with bringing the dad into the club. He'd love it. He would love it so much, and he would not tell a soul. Oh, big part of me really wishes I'd done that, but we'd have to have the other two in here as well. Mars makes them raise their hands. Do you promise to always be cool kids and do fun stuff together and never tell any adults about the secret Fun Times Club? Cal and Anemone agree readily. That's great. That's really precious, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, there's the unplayed one. Card gets +1. Got a lot of 3s here, to be honest with you. What if we go boom, boom, boom? Wait, what? Oh, for the unplayed. Yeah, we want that then. That gives us the triple bonus. I mean, yeah, that lowers it a little bit. Well, honestly, if they're all going to be a 4, then it's better to do that. Yeah. Wait, is it? No, it's somehow worse. Oh, because we break up the... Okay, well, then in that case, why don't we go like this? There we go! 26! Got a streak in the middle. We got all the colors together. We got 2 5s together. Tell me that's not the best score I could have gotten. Hell yeah! +4 organizing, which is good to have. We can get a thing with our mom if we get +4 more. We got 2 persuasion. We're up to 27. We got 10 kudos. Lovely. We'll get that jacket or a weapon soon enough. And it's glow time. Hey, Mama. Hey, Nemi. Give me crystal. Oh. No, I know. I wasn't trying to leave. Promise. Hi, Crystal. Honestly, it might be better to spend this month de-stressing, especially considering we're probably going to get stressed. But I think we're going to do some work instead. Yeah. Seek rolls their eyes when they see you report to the depot for your first day as a clerk. I did it yesterday, yo! Or last month. Oh, it's you, they deadpan. Well, at least you might learn something useful while you're here. The depot is where the precious nanoprinter lives. Seek lords over it like a tyrant, and they don't like children. They load the depot module on your holopalm and walk you through the process. People submit requisitions for the nanoprinter through this portal, they explain. It's your job to program the correct routine into the nanoprinter to fulfill their order. Then, you mark it as available for delivery or pickup, depending on if we have a delivery person available. Seek grumbles, and we almost never do. With that perfunctory explanation, Seek leaves you to figure out what to do on your own. It's okay for the first hour or so, because no one puts in a requisition at all. It is pretty early. Maybe everyone is still asleep? That'll up our reasoning, and that'll probably just give us an organizing bonus. That de-stress, but is also super irresponsible. You don't sleep on the job, come on. We're gonna just do some organizing. There isn't a lot to organize, as you don't store a lot of stuff here, except for things that people need all the time, like toothpaste. But you find a bucket and start to mop the floor the old-fashioned way, because there's nothing wrong with taking pride in your work. You're jerked back to reality by a haptic pulse through your holopalm. Your first order. You excitedly open your holopalm and read it. Elbow grease, 1 gallon, it reads. From Cal, Geoponics, delivery ASAP. Very funny, Cal. Oh good, we had reasoning enough to see that that was a joke. You dismissed the phony requisition. Ha ha, Cal's got jokes. Another one pops up on your holo screen. Flashlight fluid, 2 gallons, anemone sports ball delivery. Reasoning 15 for that. Okay. You fix the requisition to your holoscreen, fire up the nano printer. Huh. There must be something wrong, because you're not finding anything under... You're about to punch in the parameters for something similar to what's in the requisition when you hear someone laughing behind you. OMG, Mars exclaims, leaning over your shoulder to look at your holopalm. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Like, Garrett, that's not even a thing. Mars snaps her gum in your ear as she reaches over and dismisses the requisition. Here, I saved you from being a nullhead today. Now you owe me one, she says. I take payments in acts of service. She hops up onto the depot counter and primly crosses her legs. I am so totally relieved to have you as my assistant here, Garrett. Finally, someone to haul boxes and fetch things so I can focus on the important work. Organizing 20 or greater? That is a rip. We're close, though. Sounds good to me. Maybe we could share responsibilities? I'm fine doing a bit of grunt work. I don't care which one of you is in charge, Seek interrupts, so long as you get the work done. Seek pauses. Wait, did you wash the floors? They say, looking impressed. Well, that does deserve a reward. Here you go. They swipe their holopalm and you feel yours pulse as a couple of kudos are deposited to your account. Mars can hardly wait until Seek is gone to giggle. Either way, I'm glad you're here. This job is usually so boring. Oh, cool. So I guess we're starting with Dice's secret. Honestly, that works. We're just dripping in 5s. Oh, except poop. Doesn't make a difference either way. I think that's the best we could have gotten. Yeah, okay, cool. Persuasion to 29. Organizing to 21. Nice. We got some more money! 2 data points form a line, but 3 is a pattern. The colony has been on high alert all glow, hoping that the creatures from beyond the wall don't return for a 3rd year in a row. Surveyors keep reporting that they're seeing unusual animal activity. Even the plants seem different, they say, and new tracks that must have been left by creatures larger and heavier than you've ever seen. You and the other colonists drill evacuation plans. You're in engineering when you hear the sirens ring through the colony. You cover your ears against the noise and make your way to the nearby classroom. This is one of the assembly points, so you should be safe there. But it wasn't so safe last year for Professor Hal. What if another creature gets in? Congruence, the new teacher, is just a face on a computer screen. We love her, though! She can't protect anyone. Congruence flickers cheerfully. Please, stay calm, children, she says. The defense squad is already en route to the creatures, and this should be all over soon. You've been told this before. As the sirens continue, you're faced with a choice. We're the only one here, I think, because no one else said anything. I totally want to go out, but, like, what if there's a thing with congruence? We're going out. You stand up and leave. Oh, Tange and Mars are there, too. Tange and Mars stare at you like you have 3 heads. Congruence doesn't try to stop you. Not that she could. She doesn't even have any hands. You slow to a walk as you near the outer doors of engineering. Something doesn't feel right. You stop to listen in the dim emergency lighting. Hear the metallic popping of something overhead. In the ventilation ducts? Your blood goes cold. Monsters, they're here! You follow the sounds to a workshop and force yourself to look up through the slats of the vent. You gasp. 2 glistening bug-like eyes peer down at you. No. 4. A 6? They blink in syncopated pairs. Then you hear it. over the sirens, a soft pinging noise, halfway between a chirp and a purr. The creature skitters, spider-like, from one side of the vent to the other. A small, furry tentacle slithers through the slats, searching for the vent release. Where it can't find one, it bangs its body against the inside of the vent, denting the metal. So tame it or attack it? Help it escape? Sorry, it's a very tricky decision. I'm going to try and tame it. Might help us. 41, okay. And we get +1 to physicals already, so that's pretty awesome. We got a 2, 3, and a 6. That'll definitely help. Okay, card becomes physical. Oh, we can use that, actually. Okay, we'll save those for now. What if we do that? That gets us a streak. Okay. Ooh, actually then, if we do this, yeah! Cool, cool. Okay. We got this one in the bag. 3, 4, 5, 5. Oh, hey now. I see. That becomes a 7. So do we want to put that last? 38. Does it help to have this in here anywhere? Not really. It's better to do that one so we get the kudos. Or that we don't lose the kudos. I think that's the best we can do. 3, 4, 6, 6, 7. We could have got a 39 somehow. Okay. You win it over by reading its body language and slowly building trust. It seems to want to join you, and you think, hope, you'll be allowed to keep it. Do we finally have a pet? Vriska! It's a little mushroom thing. Oh, okay, it's pretty cute. +1 skill on challenge wins, +1 bonus to strains. Okay. You look the species up on your holopalm and learn that Vriska, so named for the trills they make, which yours is making now, cuddling against your leg, are neither male nor female, though they do require a mate to reproduce. So it's a they then. Okay. Squiddly feet are said. I love it. Bright Eyes, Ricky Tikki Tavi, or Vriska. It's like a mushroom squid thing. Interesting. Okay, it is kind of spidery though, and it's got 8 eyes. Oh, it's got 8 eyes. I have to do it. Name it Vriska. Even though Vriska is a female, I don't think she would mind. Okay, Vriska it is. They blink every one of their beady black eyes up at you, none of them in unison. They seem to have no problem with this name. It isn't long before the sirens turn off, ringing 3 short pulses as the all-clear message flashes up on your holopalm. You and the other children file out of engineering, and you head back to your quarters. Your parents will want to know that you're safe. You manage to smuggle your new pet Vriska under your jacket and hide it under your bed before they arrive. Your dad gives you a big hug, but your mom slumps onto a seat at a small table. It's like they were going specifically for geoponics this time, she mutters. Honestly, the planet might actually be rebelling against us, and specifically trying to take us down here. It does not want settlers, or someone on the planet is using the planet. Tange might be onto something. But your dad pets your hair and shushes her. I'm sure it was just bad luck, Flulubel, he says. But your mom shakes her head and folds her hands in front of her mouth, staring out the porthole window at the fields. I guess there was no complaints about me having a pet? Okay. Anemone's at 42 friendship. When the heck did that happen? Dice is at 33, Mars 19, Cal 16, Tangent 28. Boring. Yeah. Cool. Start age 13. Heck yeah. And you know what? Normally we've been stopping after we get to... Look, there's Vriska. To New Year, but I think we can go one more month. Hi. I just got an achievement for petting pets. Does it follow me? Oh my god, it follows me! That's so cute! Oh, I got roots. I didn't even see that was there. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to de-stress then. We're at 99. Gain memory doing paperwork. Well, you haven't really been in school for a while, or even in engineering, but you tell your mom about some paperwork you had to deal with. You're pretty good at organization, so it was easy. I wonder if that changes depending on what we've actually been doing lately. +1 organizing. Do you even know why we call it paperwork? Your mom laughs. It's true. It's not like you're sorting actual paper. Back on Earth, we used to have to use paper to... Nah, never mind. She slaps you on the back. Good for you for having your your head together. Love you, Mommy. Okay, what's your next one? Tell her what you learned today. Organizing 40. Multitasking. Value is wild. Doddykins! If your mom already said no, I agree with her, your dad says without looking up from his work. I know you two disagree about things, but she's still your mom. I love them as a relationship. They seem like such a happy couple. Very healthy. You catch Cal at the gate to the gardens. He's carrying a big bucket of rocks. Hi, Garrett, he exclaims. He pauses to pat your head on the head. Pat on the head. And hello to you too, Vriska. Oh, I'm supposed to tell you there's a new park near Geoponics now. We can run around all we want, and nobody will say we're trampling the fields. You should come play with us there sometimes. And bring Vriska. They'll love it. Relax in the park? Actually, that would work a lot. That'll probably help with our physical skill increases. And we'll get to do the relax. The big relax. Ooh, hey, Tange. Tangen is standing still with her face held up to the sky, letting blue snowflakes land on her cheeks. They melt almost immediately. She doesn't move as you approach. After a minute, she winces and rubs her eyes. It stings, she says, because it's made of acid. Okay, yeah, this snow on this planet is freaking weird. Tange nods. The HoloNet entry says it isn't harmful. It freezes at 12 degrees Celsius and turns into tiny crystals that are so heavy they fall from the clouds. You can see them under a microscope. She sticks her tongue out and lets some of the flakes fall on it. It tastes kind of sour, but sweet, she observes. Fascinating. Tange pulls a samples jar out of her coat. We know what it's made of, but our understanding is incomplete, she says, and places the jar on an outcropping of rocks. The big mushrooms changed in shape and color before the snow began to fall. I wonder if there is some sort of signal that precedes the changing of the seasons. What happens if I expose samples collected in dust season to snow from quiet season? A small, excited smile creeps across Tange's face. There's so much to learn about this planet. I can't wait. You and your brother are so much alike. Tange narrows her eyes. Yes, we used to get that a lot, she says. I guess it's still true if you think sneaking out of the colony is the same as valid scientific research. She frowns at you. He's so dumb, she mutters and shoves her hands under her arms. He only cares about feelings, especially his own. Oh, you two will get together, don't worry. Not get together, get along together, you know what I mean. Make up. I already spend time, as little time around other teenagers as possible. Oh yeah, we're teenagers now, Tange says dismissively. But now that everyone smells and is growing hair in unfortunate places, absolutely not. Her lip curls in disgust. What a cosmic joke. Hormones that encourage us to be intimate with one another while simultaneously turning us into disgusting, sweaty, stinking beasts. Ugh. No, thank you. I have never allowed my biology to dictate who I am, and I don't intend to start now. Neat. Anything from Dice? Dice is sulking, leaning against the outer wall of the colony with his arms crossed. Mars called me a maladapted degenerate today, he says. And then she told me that she's just trying to help. Like everything would be fine if I just acted like everyone else. He scowls. Everyone thinks that we're so much better than the people we left back on Earth, but they're just as close-minded and stupid. I mean, they kind of are so far, I won't lie. I'm a little concerned about our logging. We already talked to Cal, yeah. Alright, let's take a moment. I want to take a look at our gear. So we don't need to equip the pet. I mean, we do if we want the bonuses, but we just kind of have the pet. Okay. Oh, +1 skill on challenge wins. Oh, no, we actually do kind of want that, even with the animals loss. Because that's going to give us a lot more stats in the long run. Okay. Worthwhile having Vriska. Vriska. Alright. I said we were going... Oh, Utopia. I'm 13. Can I go on expeditions? Nope. Relax in the park. Heck yeah. You and Cal walk through the park, a special place set aside for growing ornamental plants from Earth. It was grown from a precious seed bank, preserved for over 20 years aboard the Stratospheric before your mother started planting them here on Vertumna. Almost nothing here is grown for food, though many of them are technically edible. It's so green here, Cal says, stopping to smell a bush of fist-sized red flowers with velvety petals. Wow, they smell so sweet. It is really peaceful. Cal breathes deep, a funny smile on his face. It really is. This is one of my favorite places in the whole colony. You can really feel... I don't know why I'm Dice there. You can really feel the love in every plant. One pretty white flower in particular is flourishing here. The Astrantia, your mother's favorite. It seems to be growing faster than even native plants do, covering the paths and bluffs with tiny white stars. You practically have to push clumps of it aside in some places just to make sure you don't crush any. Good thing it's so beautiful. Garrett, can I ask for your help with something in the barn? Cal asks. You excuse yourself from planting and follow Cal. Something was wrong with Socks, Cal says, closing the door behind you. She won't eat, and she cries all the time. You look into Socks' crate. She's almost too big for it now, even curled up in a ball. She raises her head and peeps miserably at you, then curls even tighter, her bulbous antenna drooping. Why do you gotta keep it a secret? If I can have a pet, so can you. She looks paler, right? Cal says, coming up beside you. And she's always sleepy and cold. I don't know what to do. She won't eat leaves anymore, or anything else I bring her. Potatoes, corn, wheat, beans. She just chews them and spits them out. He points to the lid of the box. She's been chewing on her box, too, he says. I'm worried she's going to chew her way out and escape while I'm not here. Cal rubs socks under her chin, but she barely responds to his touch. You've been outside the walls, right, Garrett? Have you seen any animals like Socks? The full-grown ones. What do they eat? Could be that it needs a bigger environment. Could be that its diet is changing as it gets older. Maybe like wood itself is what it wants, which is why it's been chewing the box. Yeah. We'll see what we can do. I'll look next time I'm surveying. Thank you, Garrett, Cal says, sighing as he closes the box. I'm really worried. I mean, we were going to go exploring next anyways, most likely. It's an interesting picture. But we'll forget wondering. Ooh. I've been told that expeditions can start happening, once we wake up to them arguing. I hope this is it. 13. Let me go exploring, baby! Officially! You wake to the sound of your parents arguing in hushed tones, clearly trying not to disturb you. You blink away the sleep from your eyes, eventually remembering. Wait, isn't today your 13th birthday? Where's your birthday, Cuddles? Your parents always make a big deal about your birthday. You peek out through the privacy curtain on your bunk and listen in on their argument. You're being unreasonable, your mom says. Garrett is a teenager now. You have to give him the opportunity to take calculated risks, or he'll start acting out. That's just what being a teenager is. I thought they'd be on the opposite side of this argument, him encouraging and her not wanting it. Going off into the wilderness isn't a calculated risk, your dad replies. It's too dangerous. It's weird to hear your parents arguing. If they ever disagree, they sort it out quietly or go to meditation. This time they sound really upset. It's unsettling. I think we just get cut off regardless of what we say here. Plus 10 stress. They glance at you. Your mom holds up her hand to silence you and goes right back to talking. Geranium, she grates. You've said yourself that we need every person out there surveying for edible native plants. You're even going yourself. Oh, he started going out. Shit. Why not our son? Your dad flails his hands helplessly. Because, Flulu, he's our son. It's our responsibility to keep him safe. You're not keeping anyone safe by coddling them, your mom almost shouts. Your dad flinches in shock. Garrett's survival depends on him understanding this planet we're living on. So you're not doing him or the colony any favors by pretending like that's not the case. Bravery 15 or greater. Won't you two just shut up? Oh, wow. Stay quiet. I can take care of myself. You point out that you saved Tammy's dad while sneaking out, so clearly that's proof you can handle yourself. Your dad's shoulders sag as he shakes his head. You barely even know what's out there, kiddo, he mutters. Your mom's fierce expression softens. Hey, Garrett, sorry. It's your birthday today, and here we are arguing like a pair of assholes. Happy birthday. They both give you a hug. We meant to order up from the canteen and have your usual birthday breakfast, but we got to talking about how Utopia's opened up positions and expeditions for kids 13 and older, and, well, that's you now. I suppose we'll have to let you spread your wings someday, your dad relents. I just feel better knowing you were safe inside the colony walls. He gives your mom a faint smile. We decided early on to let you choose your own path in life, so if you want to join expeditions, we're behind you. Just be safe. Cool. And that is definitely a good spot to leave it off for today. So thank you to everyone for joining me. I hope you had fun, and I will see you all tomorrow for some more I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.